I think some people are scared of hospice, or they feel like it's giving up. They feel like it's taking away something, but actually it's adding. They don't lose anything by going on hospice. What they're gaining compassionate care. They're gaining help to help the family cope with this situation, because the family has a difficulty. Loved ones have a difficulty time coping with this, not just the patient, but the family. And hospice helps the family, your loved ones, deal with this. No, my sister, she passed in '96, September 7th of '96, and she called me. She called me one time and said, I was having chest pain. I said, go to your doctor. So they put her in the hospital. One side of her lung was full of fluid, the chest. So I remember that Friday, they did a thoracoscopy, and the surgeon called me. And he said, she's riddled with cancer, studded all over her lining of her lung and chest. So after that, she got she was in a lot of pain, and she was suffering. And she got some radiation therapy for palliative care. However, she got on hospice. And so what I did, and then she was staying in her own condo, but then she got to a point where she needed more care, so she moved up to Ocala with her daughter, my niece, and stayed in their bedroom in a hospital bed. Hospice provided the hospital bed. She was in a lot of pain. They provided morphine. She was suffering. She had I think a morphine pump that hospice provided, and I would visit her every weekend, and like Wednesday nights I'd go see her, and then every weekend. One time I took a week off to spend with her, and then and then they called me. It was a Wednesday night, and she's at home with their kids, and they called me and said that she was going into a coma. So I rushed up to Ocala to see her that night. And as I walked in the room, I said something, and she heard my voice, and she said, "Danny," and that was the last word she spoke. Because we were very close. We talked all the time. We got So then she slipped into a coma. And I'm glad I was there. That the last voice she heard was mine, and she recognized me. So then I came back that Friday, and we started having a vigil for her. And this is something hospice provided. We were able to be with her. We couldn't have done it at home, in the comfort of her daughter's house. I was with her when she took her last breath. So, and that was a very important moment for me. I mean, to share that to be there with her in the warmth of her family and her daughter's house. To be able to have that moment with her at the end, it meant a lot, and it was something I'll never forget.